Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Manosphere Highlights Daily. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time. You know, as much as my channel is entertainment, I try to, give us some lessons. That's why I love Manosphere Highlights Daily. Alexander Grace. They teach us a lot of new things.
Which one of us?
SIMPJUTSU, the art of
The masters.
Simps, men who practically major in over-attentiveness, bending over backward for women in some misguided attempt to earn sexual attention. In short, supply. But here's the million-dollar question. Why do women go for simps only to treat them like garbage, cheat on them, or discard them entirely? In Challengers, Zendaya's character, Tashi, answers this question on steroids. The movie perfectly contrasts the dynamic between a simp and a man who prioritizes himself. It's a tennis match, both literally and figuratively, where control, manipulation, and strategy are the name of the game. Let's break it down from a red pill lens. Quick note, to give you the best experience without copyright interruptions, our full uncut content is available on Patreon. So if you enjoy our content and want the full experience, support us on Patreon. Patreon gang salute! Spoiler alert! This video contains spoilers, so you've been warned.
Ain't that a man?
Tashi Duncan, a rising tennis star, obsessed with winning both on the court and in life. She's confident, commanding, and unapologetically dominant. From the very first scene, she's not just in control, she needs to be in control. Her free-spirited, boundary-pushing nature is on full display, yet
I'm confused why this person is the hottest model or the hottest actor in Hollywood right now. She's pretty, but there's been a lot prettier.
it's these very traits, her narcissistic need for dominance and her drive for success, that reveal the deeper dilemma of a so-called strong, independent woman navigating relationships with men.
What about your number?
I told you I'm not a homewrecker.
Please?
Okay. I will be watching your match tomorrow. Whoever wins can have my number.
All right.
This is not just playful chatter. It's a calculated power move.
It is.
Tashi wants a
Putting these
winner,
men against each
and
other.
not just any winner. Operating on a high-status level herself, she demands a man who matches or exceeds her ambition. But here's the catch. Just because she wants a winner doesn't mean she can handle one, or even recognize what a true winner looks like. What happens when the man she desires refuses to follow her playbook?
Did I ever say I was in love with him?
You did it.
So why would I give a if you love me or not?
I guess you would.
Cool.
Cool.
Tashi's relationship with Patrick isn't a love story, it's a strategic power play. From the start, Patrick isn't just a boyfriend, he's a trophy, a pawn, and a mirror reflecting Tashi's obsession with dominance. Let's break down the layers of narcissistic supply at work here.
Are the two of us still playing for your number? I thought I won.
What's your problem? You always think you won before the match is over.
This scene isn't just about the match, it's about the psychology behind it. Patrick didn't casually ask for Tashi's number, he won it. That win alone elevates him in Tashi's eyes. Why? Because narcissists thrive on attaching themselves to winners. Patrick's victory isn't just a tennis match, it's a badge of validation for Tashi.
That makes sense.
By choosing him, she's saying,
I mean, they kind of, a lot of women pit men against each other all the time, especially trying to compete for their affection.
only associate with people who win. It's not about Patrick as a person, it's about what his win says about her.
So, is that where you met your girlfriend?
Oh, she's not my, yeah.
And you, why aren't you pretending not to have a girlfriend?
Here's where things get interesting. Patrick wasn't single when he pursued Tashi, and instead of seeing that as a red flag, Tashi saw it as a challenge. For a narcissist, being the one who breaks up someone else's relationship isn't just thrilling, it's ego fuel.
Yeah, there's a lot of narcissistic women that love this, love trying to pull men away from other women.
She's not just dating Patrick. She's proving she's better than his previous girlfriend. This dynamic isn't about love, it's about power. By stealing him, Tashi asserts her dominance over another woman, all while feeding her own sense of superiority.
Yep.
And when are you going pro?
As soon as I can. Hitting a ball with a racket is a great way to avoid having a job.
Well, that's also your problem. Because you think that tennis is about expressing yourself, doing your thing. That's why you still have that serve.
It works.
Yeah, but you're not a tennis player. So you don't know what tennis is.
Ouch.
What is it?
It's a relationship.
This moment is iconic. Tashi doesn't just criticize Patrick's lack of discipline, she uses it to undermine his entire identity as a tennis player. Why would someone date a man just to belittle him? Because for a narcissist, criticism is a form of control. If Patrick feels inadequate or unworthy, Tashi stays in the driver's seat. By keeping him off balance and questioning his...
I'm sure this is like the embodiment of a lot of your guys' relationships out there that you guys used to have.
...value, she ensures he's constantly striving to meet her standards.
Are we talking about tennis?
This is the part where I was like, yes, they want us to continuously grow and do better, but how much can you do better and keep doing better for the rest of your life? You know, and one point sooner or later, you're going to stay stagnant or you're going to achieve most of the things you're going to achieve. So if you can't achieve anymore or can't do better, a lot of these women, they get bored and leave.
We're always talking about tennis.
Can we not?
Sure.
What are you doing?
I'm ready for my match.
Just like that, the booty tap dancing session is over. Pure manipulation. Patrick wants to change the subject, and Tashi's response is to kill the vibe entirely. This isn't just about tennis. It's about power. By abruptly stopping the moment, Tashi reaffirms that she's in control. It's her way or no way. This scene is a textbook example of how narcissists use intimacy not as an expression of love, but as a tool to maintain dominance.
Tashi.
What? If you're not interested in me fixing your game for free, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Why do you care so much?
Well, we're dating, right? So, I don't know. It'd be a little embarrassing if you suck.
I suck now.
This line is the perfect cherry on top. Tashi positions herself as Patrick's savior, the person who can fix him and make him great. But this isn't an act of kindness. For a narcissist, being the one who fixes someone is a way of asserting superiority. By turning Patrick into her project, Tashi becomes indispensable. His success becomes her success, and every win he achieves under her guidance is just another feather in her cap.
Yeah.
Can we just
see that
What do you think you need from me? Honestly, what do you think you need from me? A cheerleader, a girlfriend, a buddy? Like, there's plenty of girls out here that would love to be your girlfriend, okay? You're charming. You're talented. You got a big dick. Just go be with one of them.
Tashi doesn't see Patrick as a boyfriend. She sees him as a source of narcissistic supply. Every interaction, every critique, every power play is designed to keep her on top and him chasing her approval. But here's where things get juicy. Patrick isn't just another pawn in her game. In the next chapter, we'll explore how he becomes her kryptonite and why narcissists like Tashi are their own worst enemy when it comes to relationships.
Damn SIMPJUTSU masters.
I'm gonna be a tennis player.
Good. Okay, well, we need to get you some more match time then.
And then we have Art. Oh, Art. If Patrick is Tashi's challenge, Art is her footstool. After Tashi's injury ends her tennis career, Art steps in as the classic SIMPJUTSU master, willing to sacrifice everything for her happiness, even if it means losing himself in the process.
Tell me it doesn't matter if I win tomorrow.
Oh, it matters.
No. You tell me if it matters. You're the professional competitor, Art. It can't be about avoiding my judgment.
This is why you don't make women the center of your attention, the center of your focus. Make it tennis. Make it your career, yourself, your ambitions, your goals.
I'm not a nun. I'm not your mommy.
I'm just asking that you love me no matter what.
What am I, Jesus?
Yeah.
But here's the truth no one tells simps. Narcissists don't respect doormats. They use them, sure, but they don't admire them. Art's weakness kills attraction. Tashi needs control, but not over someone who makes it so easy. Art's subservience doesn't excite her, it bores her. Too much submission is repulsive. Controlling someone who doesn't push back is like playing tennis against a wall. It's predictable, dull, and ultimately unsatisfying.
You never had any.
Is that what you and Art are doing? Living the dream?
That is exactly what the we're doing.
Then how come you hate him? You do. It's obvious you do. You can feel him giving up already, even though you know he's not going to retire until you let him.
He is a grown man. He can do whatever he wants.
Sure, but he doesn't. He does whatever you want.
And Patrick's right. The more Art simps for her, the more Tashi resents him. Why? Because his willingness to do everything for her is a reflection of his weakness. And for a narcissist, weakness is repellent.
Again, guys, we talk about it. Don't simp. Don't put these women on such a pedestal. Don't give these women all this attention without reciprocation. Don't let these women walk all over you. For one, they won't respect you if you let them do that shit anyways.
You're not a member of my fan club?
I'm your peer. Not a groupie, and I'm definitely not your
Being a
student.
fan.
Ah, Patrick, the man, the myth, the walking migraine for Tashi. He's not just another pawn in her game. He's the guy who flips the board entirely. Patrick is a narcissist kryptonite, and his refusal to submit creates a toxic cocktail of hatred, respect, and undeniable attraction.
I need to be alone, so can I just meet you there?
No,
What?
I'm not going to the match. Not if you think you can just dismiss me. I'm not some lapdog who's going to sit around and let you punish me. I'm not Art. Well, maybe you need someone like that. Someone who's going to hop on board and be Mr. Tashi Duncan.
Is that what you think I want?
Yeah. A member of the fan club.
Tashi hates Patrick because he's not like Art, her dependable SIMPJUTSU master. Art plays her game and lives to please her. But Patrick, he's confident, defiant, and unapologetically himself. For a narcissist like Tashi, this is maddening. She can't...
Dude, the power to be able to walk away, guys, is so powerful, all right? Like, that's the reason why Art is able to do what he... Because he doesn't care enough to play the game. He can walk away anytime. He knows he's the shiz.
dominate him, and that drives her nuts.
You are the most egotistical person I have ever met in my life.
But I've never been confused about the fact that I'm a piece of That's what you like about me.
I don't like anything about
You like precisely one thing about me, and it's that I'm such a piece of I can actually see what you are.
Tashi's world revolves around control, but Patrick is a wild card who follows his own rules. This dynamic creates an explosive tension, hatred through resistance. Tashi can't stand that Patrick doesn't bend to her will. Respect through defiance. His refusal to conform earns her begrudging respect. Narcissists crave control but can't resist a good challenge. Attraction through power struggles. The push and pull is intoxicating for Tashi. Every time Patrick resists, he becomes a bigger prize to conquer.
Lots of girls were into me. None of them wanted to marry me. That's not what I was for.
What were you for?
This is pure gold. That's Patrick in a nutshell. The guy women chase for excitement, not stability. For Tashi, Patrick embodies freedom, chaos, and thrill. Art, on the other hand,
This is the two embodiment of the fuckboy and the simp.
is the quote-unquote nice guy she settles for when stability becomes appealing. But here's the kicker. She still cheats on Art with Patrick because he represents everything Art isn't. What makes Patrick Tashi's kryptonite isn't just his defiance, it's his ability to expose her truth.
Why the am I in your car?
Because you're stupid.
You're stupid.
I know. I'm just not as disturbed by it as you are. I don't have nearly that high an opinion of myself.
Patrick doesn't play her game. Instead, he reflects
Calls her
her
out on it.
insecurities, her obsession with control, and her inability to be satisfied. He's everything she pretends to hate but secretly craves: freedom, autonomy, and unapologetic confidence.
So that's what you think he is to me? A racket and a
Patrick is the thrill-seeking F-boy, Art is the dependable simp, and Tashi? She's stuck in between, unable to let go of either. Patrick won't submit.
They want
and
it
Art
all, guys.
won't fight back,
They want it all.
leaving her perpetually unsatisfied. Patrick may be her kryptonite, but he's also the one who keeps her coming back for more. Why? Because for Tashi, the battle is the attraction. And with Patrick, she's always at war.
Always
We don't feel
protect
sorry for
yourselves.
men like Art because they're doing this to themselves.
That they
Narcissists don't take power by force. You have
Like, I don't really try to trash simps too hard in here because we were probably all simps when we were growing up. We just didn't know better, right? The only thing is, I wish more simps, people that were in our shoes younger, are seeing these things and they understand. You're screwing yourself over and you're making yourself look bad by doing a lot of these simpy things. You're not going to get what you want.
to willingly hand it over. And this is exactly why the most dangerous narcissists are often the most attractive. They lure you in, make you feel special, and then weaponize your weaknesses against you.
What do you think?
How dare you? Jesus Christ.
This moment illustrates another harsh truth. Society still normalizes certain types of abuse. A
Yep.
woman hitting a man, that's played for laughs. But abuse is abuse, and tolerating it, no matter how attractive or special she seems, will only destroy you in the end. The modern world is a breeding ground for narcissism. Social media, clout culture, and the endless pursuit of validation are creating a generation of Tashis. Recognizing the red flags early is crucial.
Like I said, guys, like on dating apps and stuff, what is it on the dating profiles? Treat me like a princess. Treat me nicely, spoil me, money. That's most of women's profiles nowadays. They're not hiding any of it.
Crucial. The love bombing, the manipulative charm, the constant need for control. It's all a game designed to trap you. Dealing with a narcissist is like playing a rigged match. You're not going to win. As men, it's critical to value your peace and self-respect above all else. Set boundaries. Learn to say no and stick to it. Don't be a...
That's probably one of the hardest things for us men, is to say no. When a pretty face says hi to us or, requests things from us, most of us just buckle. But no, you gotta be better. Just because they have a pretty face, some assets, doesn't make it so you do things that they want.
a simp. Stop selling yourself short. The moment you spot narcissistic behavior, cut ties. Because here's the hard truth. Narcissists don't play fair and they never will. Protect your energy, know your worth, and don't let yourself be anyone's supply. Stay sharp, stay strong, and stop practicing SIMPJUTSU.
By the way, I got the SIMPJUTSU from Manosphere Highlights Daily. I think someone credited me for that. I'm like, no, I didn't. That wasn't what I thought of. I sold it from Manosphere Highlights Daily. I love how he uses it, and I think it's a perfect description of what simps kind of do. They're kind of using a method, like a karate type method to try to get what they want, but they're not gonna get it. Or it reminds me of very similar to a Genjutsu, where it's like that mind jitsu, where you're put in like in your mind and stuff like that, and you're being tricked of what's going on. That's where I relate the two together.